Yes, friends, I'm Abdulah Burkay Sağdiç. Today, I will give you information about tissue regeneration and the benefits it gives us. I will also talk about some technological methods we use in tissue regeneration technology. First of all, let's take a closer at what tissue regeneration is. Regeneration is the name given to the regeneration of lost or damaged body part in living things. The biggest reason why I choose this subject is that the majority of society today is faced with tissue damage or loss. Now, let's move on to the advantages of tissue regeneration. If we talk about the advantages of tissue regeneration, we can list them under two main headings. The first of these is the loss of tissue injuries in terms of aesthetics. Although these don't pose a vital problem, they can cause serious psychological problems. Our other main factor is serious health problems. They can arising from tissue damage or loss. Such problems really restrict the person's activities of living and definitely require treatment. Now, let's find out what they are by opening these titles in details. I want to tell you about stem cell therapy used in tissue regeneration. This treatment method is the most effective method used to prevent problems caused by most tissue damage. If we give an example, National Health Institute says the ability to regenerate a new kidney from a patient's own cells would provide major relief for hundreds of thousands of patients suffering from kidney disease. Experiments on rats, pig, and human kidney cells, they supported researchers broke new ground on this front by first stripping cells from a donor organ and using the remaining collagen scaffold to help guide to growth of new tissue. Although aging is seen as a natural process for some of us, some people don't like the wrinkles caused by aging. Tissue regeneration technology is used to reduce the wrinkles. We call this technique anti-aging. This technique minimizes wrinkles and makes the skin texture look smooth. Area where tissue regeneration is most important in terms of aesthetics is its use in acne treatment. Most people have had to deal with acne problems because they went through adolescence. Some, like me, can still get acne even after puberty is over. This is actually the most basic physical element that gives us a lack of self-confidence. It's very easy to prevent this with creams, with tissue regeneration feature, and today most people continue to use such creams. Another important advantage is the use of tissue regeneration in the treatment of wounds and burns. We all are exposed to scars at some stage of our lives. For example, burn scars that continue from the moment we burned our arm in childhood can easily affect our today's lives. Again, as with acne scars, creams produced with technology are very successful in passing these scars and burn scars. Yes, we discussed tissue regeneration from an aesthetic point of view. Now, before moving on to serious health problems, I would like to talk to you about a technology based on inkjet printing. For example, Dewey claims that the ideal implanted tissue is expected to integrate with existing native cartilage and to repair lesions of different sizes and thicknesses. The multifaceted nature of this challenge requires a technique adaptable to variable physical dimensions and properties for tissue repair. Bioprinting technology based on inkjet printing provides the necessary capabilities. Heart diseases are diseases that can cause serious problems and can cause death. We can now prevent various heart diseases with tissue regeneration technology. Smooth muscle cells have the most regenerative capacity, and since the heart is also made of smooth muscle, new research shows that the cardiac stem cells can be persuaded to regenerate heart muscle with new medical strategies, as you will see in the slide. Today, too many people to ignore are waiting for a bone marrow transplant. With the tissue regeneration technique, the damaged bone marrow can be healed and marrow transplantation can be prevented. Now, I want to give you a striking example of tissue regeneration. Last year, a pathologist at the McGovern Institute regraved the severed fingertips of two patients in their mid-60s. Existing scar tissue was removed by an enzyme. Scarring inhibits regrowth. However, cells derived from pig bladders can override the scarring process and attract cells and proteins needed for growth. Yes, friends, today I gave you examples about tissue regeneration, some treatment methods, and the benefits this technology has brought us. I hope I was descriptive enough. If you have any question, you can ask about it. Thank you for listening to me.